At one of the world's busiest international airports, immigration analysts were conducting a routine audit of cross-border travel records. Millions of passengers move through the system each year, their journeys tracked by passport scans, airline manifests, biometric checkpoints, and government databases. Everything appeared normal until an analyst noticed a record that should not have existed. A passenger named Daniel Mercer was listed as departing the country at 1417. Yet another government database showed the same passenger arriving in that same country at exactly 1417. The records originated from separate systems. Both were officially validated. Neither showed signs of error. Investigators initially dismissed the anomaly as a simple technical mistake, but every attempt to explain it failed. If Mercer was leaving the country, how could he also be arriving at the exact same moment? Authorities launched a formal investigation. Specialists examined the possibility of time zone conversion errors, duplicated records, and synchronization failures between government databases. None of the theories fit the evidence. Airline records confirmed Mercer checked in for an international flight, cleared security, and boarded an aircraft bound for Europe. Surveillance footage appeared to show him entering the departure gate. Yet immigration records confirmed that Mercer also passed through an arrivals checkpoint during the same period. Border officers recalled processing him. Airport employees remembered seeing him depart. Witness testimony seemed to support both timelines simultaneously. As investigators dug deeper, they uncovered something even stranger. Similar anomalies appeared throughout Mercer's travel history, stretching back several years. The case quickly expanded beyond a single airport. A multinational team of immigration investigators, digital forensics analysts, airline security experts, journalists, and identity specialists joined the inquiry. They reconstructed Mercer's movements using passenger manifests, surveillance footage, border control logs, reservation systems, biometric records, and historical travel databases. The investigation revealed patterns hidden beneath years of international travel data. Several records appeared unusually close together, while others showed subtle inconsistencies in identity information. Journalists uncovered previous incidents involving discrepancies connected to Mercer's name. Digital forensics specialists discovered that historical records had passed through multiple database migrations as governments modernized their systems. Names have been reformatted, identifiers standardized, and older records merged into newer platforms. Then investigators discovered a forgotten reference number buried inside an archived database. It pointed toward a case file that had been closed years earlier. The forgotten file transformed the investigation. Stored in government archives, it contained evidence of an earlier inquiry into Mercer's identity. The documents included contradictory travel records, administrative corrections, missing paperwork, and unresolved conclusions. A retired investigator revealed that concerns had existed for years, but were never fully resolved. According to the file, multiple database transitions had altered portions of Mercer's travel history. Some entries had been corrected manually, while others had been imported automatically from older systems. Investigators also uncovered evidence suggesting another traveler with remarkably similar personal details had existed within historical records. The similarities were close enough to create confusion, but not obvious enough to trigger alerts. What began as a question about one passenger now exposed broader weaknesses in international identity management and border security systems. In the final phase of the investigation, experts focused on a single question. Where was Daniel Mercer at 1417? Every available piece of evidence was reviewed. Boarding scans, passport transactions, biometric verifications, surveillance footage, reservation records, and border logs were compared. The departure record appeared genuine. The arrival record also appeared genuine. Both had been generated by legitimate systems. Investigators ultimately concluded that no single explanation could account for every piece of evidence. One theory suggested a rare synchronization failure during database updates caused conflicting records to be merged. Another proposed that overlapping identity profiles allowed travel events from two individuals to become associated with the same person. A third theory pointed to years of administrative corrections that unintentionally created contradictory travel histories. A final possibility remained that crucial evidence had simply been lost. Original records had been deleted, archive footage no longer existed, and key personnel had retired. Years later, the contradiction remained unresolved. Investigators reviewing the final record saw the same impossible result. One system reported that Daniel Mercer departed the country. Another reported that he arrived. Both records remained active. Both appeared authentic. Experts continue to debate which explanation is most likely. Yet the case exposed a troubling reality. Modern border security depends on data, and when that data conflicts, even the most advanced systems can struggle to determine the truth. International travel relies on accurate records, but one passenger revealed how a single contradiction can challenge everything investigators believe about identity, movement, and modern border control.